Hi guys, and welcome back to HappinessSparkles. I wanted to get on here this morning for a quick empties. This is my last empties of 2022. I meant to do this before Christmas, but unfortunately time got away from me. So I want to get rid of all of this stuff. And okay, so let's get started with some soft soap, which is a repeat buy for me, especially the Juicy Pomegranate. But I did try the shea and almond oil, and I loved how it made my skin feel nice and soft. The Juicy Pomegranate is one that my whole family loves, and my husband in particular. I also went through, over the holidays, some Pecksniff Spiced Apple, moisturizing hand and body lotion, and a gardenia and white peach one. These are my favorite. I buy these at Winners, Marshalls, wherever I can get my hands on them, and they usually go for around $5-6, which is a little bit more expensive than a soft soap, but it's kind of nice. It's a nice little luxury in the bathroom that we really enjoy. Went through a Garnier Whole Blends Oat Delicacy moisturizer and softener. I found this in clearance, so I'm not sure if it's discontinued, but it was a lovely shampoo. And I really enjoyed it. If I see it again, I will purchase it. I went through a Pantene, which was in my old stock, so I pulled that out, and I did use the conditioner of the Pantene up. Went through a bubble bath, Baby Leaves by Attitude. It's all natural care for Nora, and that's very nice. I buy that in Walmart. A little bit more expensive than some of the other bubble baths, but at least I know it doesn't irritate her skin. Then I went through a grapefruit and melon, which was in the bathroom downstairs, in my daughter-in-law's bathroom downstairs, and it was like I'm not really sure of, I think it came in a gift pack. Don't know the name of the company, but you know, it was okay. It was a creamy bath, like a milk bath. Used up an old Vaseline Intensive Care. There was about half of that left, so we used that up. And then, of course, my holy grail is Vaseline Intensive Care, and I went through 1, 2, 3 of those. Moving across to a fabulous hyaluronic youth mask. This really plumped my skin, and it did a great job. If I see it again, I would definitely repurchase it, and it's by Phil Med Laboratories. So I would recommend that. If you do see it, pick one up. You will like it. Used up a Savlon, which I purchase in Boots when I'm over in the UK. I always stock up. I usually buy at least a dozen of them. I actually didn't use that up. Sorry, excuse me. This was Radiant Hand and Nail Cuticle. I tried it, but it kind of looked like it had gone off, and the smell was terrible, so I didn't use that. Went through a Baby Lips. It was in my overstock. I thought I'll use it up, and I actually used it on my nails, and that's my natural nails, so not bad. Went through it. Didn't go through that, actually. That's a lie. Coco Cabana Cream. I don't like this one. It smells kind of funky on my skin. I do like the original Bum Bum, but I don't like this one, so I'm throwing it out. Used up the Ordinary Niacinamide. I go through those. They're always in my daily morning and evening skincare routine. So I put a little drop of that on the enlarged pores on my face, and that keeps them nice and small looking. Went through a Garnier Skin Active eye makeup remover. Really liked that, and I would repurchase that again. Went through a Bioderm Hand Dry Ultra Repair Dry and Damaged Hands and Nails, and that was really good. That's a little bit more expensive, but it is good in the wintertime. Then I also used up, which was in my old stock, but still didn't hadn't gone off. I'm not sure if you can still buy this, but it's the Regenerating Eye Lift Serum by Olay. This does lift your eyes temporarily, so I really enjoyed that. I'm going to see if I can get another one like that. Okay, so now moving on to some scents in the home from Bath & Body Works. I went through 2 doubles of Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin, really love that. Went through 2 Pumpkin Apple singles. Used up 2 Pumpkin Carvings, which I did not like. If you are really into that wood burning smell outside campfire feel, then you might like those, but I didn't like them. Used up a Pumpkin Pecan Waffle, which was my favorite, with the exception of the Pumpkin Apple and the Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin. This was lovely, and I have yet to see it since then, and it lasted right until the very last drop. The smell was incredible. Throwing out these 2 nail polish, they weren't very nice, so I'm not even going to try and work with them. Then I also used up some Apple All Natural Soy Wax Melts. These were okay. I wouldn't repurchase them. They're a little bit pricey. And I went through an Unstoppable by Febreze Vanilla. These lasted at least 10 melts per wax melt. They were incredible. The fragrance lasted and lasted. And I picked those up in Ollie's early last year when I was down in the States. Then I used up some samples that had been in my drawer for a while. L'Occitane, skin serums, eye serums. What I didn't like was the Glow Watermelon. Didn't like that. It actually broke my skin out, so that wasn't good, and my skin is pretty tough. Didn't like the Glam Glow Good in Bed. Didn't like Prescription. It comes with perfume that you order, and it's not, I didn't like it. The Ultra Repair Cream was fine, and the Tatcha one was very nice, but samples and me don't really get along very well because I don't see the benefit of trying something once. You're not going to know if it works or not. So yeah, I used them. They were fine. Some not so fine. Last but not least is some fragrances. I used up a Lancome Tresor, which I absolutely adore, and one of these days I'm going to end up buying one and bringing it back into my collection again because it's just such a classic and I love the smell. I don't think it's vintage smelling, and I'm keeping this tiny little sample so I can smell it every once in a while. I went through Chanel Chance, which was a decant sent to me by Abby, and her channel is From Abby with Love. She also sent me a YSL Cinema, and that was lovely. I used that up. She also sent me Duchess Rose from Penhaligon's, and I used that up, and it was lovely. I purchased a larger bottle of the Gris Dior. This was sent to me by my lovely Julija from scentssiblings.ca, and I did buy a 40 ml. Spirituos Double Vanille. Can't remember who sent that to me, but I used that up and it was very nice. I really liked it. And then Chantel Tiffany sent me this, which I've gone through, and it's Kenzo Jungle by Left Elephant. And I really loved this, but I found it to be a little bit overpowering, and for me it lasted too long. By the end of the day, I had found it to be a little bit cloying, and I even tried to only do like 2 little tiny sprays, but it's a powerhouse. It's a beautiful fragrance, but not something I wanted in my collection. Okay, so 2 more that I've went through, and this was Casablanca by Swiss Arabian. And I'm going to keep this little decant and fill it up for travel. That was also from Abby. And then another one that I absolutely love and want to put into my collection, but I can't afford it. And it's a Lilac Love. Don't ask me who that's from, but it's gorgeous. And I looked it up, and it's very expensive, but it's a very unique lilac fragrance. It doesn't smell like just a lilac bush. It doesn't, to me, it has such a uniqueness to it, and I absolutely love it. I'm going to link Chantel Tiffany's channel down below, and if you can find her review on this one, go and watch it because it is gorgeous and she describes it really well. So that is all my empties, guys, for today. I hope you enjoyed this quick video. Didn't want to make it too long, and yeah, that's it. Now I can throw them all out in the recycle bin and get on with 2023. Thanks for watching, guys. I love you all. See you in my next video, and as I always say, don't let anyone ever dull your sparkle.